is immensely strong and immune to nearly any weapon.
Hey everyone, it's Jason, and welcome back to Martial Arts Theater 3000, and this is the Venom Mob Countdown. I just finished up number 21 through 11 on this list, so if you came across this video first, I would recommend going and starting back at number 21 because I reference a lot of the previous reviews in this series. And as always, if you can hit like and subscribe, it definitely helps the channel. And without any further ado, let's jump into this top 10. Coming in at number 10, we have Shaolin Rescuers, also known as Avenging Warriors of Shaolin. This was released in 1979, and it was always an intriguing one to me even before I first saw it. There was various sources that referred to this as the best Venoms film. The Encyclopedia of Martial Arts Movies gave it 4 stars and said it was their best, and Guok Choi himself even rates this as his best performance. But for me, it didn't quite live up to the hype that I read about. You can't deny that Lo Mang and Guok Choi and Sun Chen all give great comedic performances in this. But when it comes to Guok Choi, I really prefer him in the mysterious role, in like the darker performances he gives in Life Gamble and Masked Avengers. That's just a personal preference. And this was definitely the time when Jackie Chan and the Hong Kong comedic comedies were number one at the box office. Late 78 and through 1979, you could see Shaw Brothers and other directors all started to really incorporate that Jackie Chan, Golden Harvest comedic feel in a lot of their movies. So on one hand, this feels like a Chang Cheh Shaolin cycle movie in a way. It starts out with Pai Mei, Sante, and the intro and everything. But when it gets to Guok Choi and Lo Mang, it almost has like a Drunken Master, Snake and the Eagle's Shadow comedic type feeling to it. And it's not that it clashes, it's just that it feels like the movie's on 2 separate paths and it finally intersects at the end. You have some great performances. Jason Pai Pao is Hung Si Kwan. And without a doubt, this is one of Liu Fang's best villainous roles. In a lot of Chang Cheh's Venoms movies, Liu Fang is on the good side, and then he has a treacherous turn. But in this one, he is just straight up evil and mean throughout, and I think it really shows why he's often in this villain role. And one thing you might have noticed that was missing from the majority of the movies on the number 21 through number 11 on my list is training. In the Venoms movies, when they're at their best, they have awesome training sequences. And that's what bumps this one up into the top 10 for me. You have the full Venom Mob lineup, and you start to get some great training sequences come into play. And you definitely don't get those long stretches without any action. This has killer fight scenes. The standout ones for me are the one with Wang Li, also known as Wong Lik, when he takes on Liu Fang and his clan. And then would it even be a great Venoms film without a blowout ending? This one delivers in spades. It is easily 20 solid minutes of unbelievable fights. They all step up. They're all at the top of their game. And there's definitely some little nuances that are different from the other films. You got Lo Mang with a trident. He usually fights without a weapon. And strangely, for how comedic this film is, Chang Sheng is in a serious role, and he doesn't really come into play into this movie until the 3rd act. So for the plot and acting on this one, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It is just straight up a solid Venom Mob movie. And it's neat to see the Shaolin cycle feel of Chang Cheh's movies meet the Jackie Chan feel of that Fearless Hyena, Drunken Master period, and see them blend together. I do definitely think it works. For the action and fighting, I'm going to give this one a 9.5 out of 10. The ending is unbelievable. There's one thing that annoys me a little bit about this movie. One of the villains, Sung Yang, you would recognize him from Crippled Avengers. He gets kicked in the stomach by Sun Chen's Iron Feet character. He has this enormous hammer weapon, and it would be okay, but it just looks really fake to me, and it always stuck out as looking fake, even on the VHS bootleg I had back in the 90s. And for ways to watch on this one, you can rent it on YouTube in high definition for $2.99, or you could buy it for $5.99. And I see it's also on Apple TV at the moment. There's a great Funimation DVD, and you could probably find that on eBay, but it's out of print now, so it's going to be a little rare and harder to find. So we have Shaolin Rescuers coming in at number 10. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and I'll catch you in the next one.